Hey guys, welcome back to another episode in how to create a successful YouTube gaming channel. Today, we're going to be showing you some of the things you need to know in order to create your own custom motion graphics inside HitFilm Express. These techniques can be used to create channel art, animated endplates, thumbnails, and other visual elements that help represent your own personal brand. Before we get started, we've teamed up with AMD to bring you guys an exclusive prize draw. Download the latest version of HitFilm Express, our all-in-one editor, compositor, and visual effects software from the card on screen or the link in the description, and you'll be entered in with a chance to win an awesome gaming PC courtesy of Armari and AMD. If you're still using a previous version of HitFilm, you can actually still enter the prize draw by downloading version 13 of HitFilm Express for free. Most of the effects and controls we're talking about today are detailed in our online manual, which can be found in the description if you're looking for more info. The first thing to be aware of is that in HitFilm, any kind of visual effect or motion graphic is usually better created inside a composite shot, rather than on the editor timeline. We'd recommend switching to the compositing workspace. This gives you more room in the controls panel to tweak your settings later. In the media panel, select New, then Composite Shot. Note that this is where you set the size of your comp. If you're wanting to make a square thumbnail, for example, this is where you change the height and width. First up, let's take a look at gradients. There are three types of gradients in HitFilm. These effects can be applied to plane layers, which are basically solid rectangles of color, text layers, or grade layers, and are a quick way to add color to your graphics. The 4-point color gradient effect allows you to have 4 colors on screen, and can be moved around to be in whatever position you want. You can change each color in the controls panel under the corresponding drop-down. The color gradient effects gives you 2 points of color. Again, this can be customized in the controls. The closer the 2 points are to each other, the sharper the change in color will be. And finally, the radial gradient gives you 2 colors again, but in the shape of a circle. There are a variety of controls to adjust the shape, and you can increase the radius of the colors in the viewer as well as the controls panel. Now let's take a quick look at text inside HitFilm. You can add text into your composite shot by going to New Layer, Text. Type your title, then highlight it and come into the text panel. This is where you can customize the font, size, character spacing, color, and other options. You can add an outline to your text by clicking and dragging the number here. The color can be changed in this box. For a full tutorial on creating text inside HitFilm, see the card on screen. Next up, masking. If you're looking to create a specific shape, you can use masks to get the job done. I have a colored plane here, and there are 3 types of masks: rectangle, ellipse, and freehand. Select the shape you want to use, then click and drag directly into the viewer to create it. Invert the mask in the controls panel if you want the mask to flip. You can create multiple masks in one layer if you need to make more than one shape. The freehand mask lets you click as many times as needed to create multiple points. Click and drag to create a curve. Click the first point you made to close the shape. The individual mask controls can be found in the controls panel for the layer. You can increase the feather to blur the edges, or increase the roundness of the mask points. For more on masking, see the card on screen. And finally, keyframing. Keyframing is how you get your image or effect to change over time. This could be something like the color of a gradient or the size and position of a PNG. You can keyframe on both the editor timeline and in composite shots. We're going to stay in the composite for this section because when making an animation, it's easier to keep track of multiple layers here. Keyframes are activated inside HitFilm by clicking the grey circle to the left of a parameter. If I double click this setting, it'll open up in the timeline and you can see that one keyframe has been created. I'll skip forward a few seconds and change the number. If I play it back, you can see the image grow over time. Remember that when you download HitFilm Express, you'll be entered into our prize draw to win an exclusive gaming PC courtesy of Armari and AMD. The deadline for this prize draw is September 29th, 2019. That's it for today, guys. Let us know if you have any questions down below. Join us next time in our final episode of the Game On series, where we're going to show you how to create a motion graphics intro using free stock assets.